Hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? I am so excited you're tuning in. And thank you so much for tuning in, for just being here with me and sharing your beautiful energy. And let's go ahead and get started. So, today I wanted to do something a little different. Um, so, for those of you who don't know me and are tuning in for the first time, welcome. This is Blooming Lotus Healing Art, and this is a place where you find spiritual guidance as well as tools to help you in your path of self healing. And the reason why I wanted to do things a little differently today is because I wanted to talk to you about spirituality and what that represents. So, hi, Jesse. How are you doing? Let me know. Where are you tuning in? Let me know, guys. Hit that like button, hit that heart button, hit that wow button, whatever button you feel like hitting right now. Just hit the button and let me know where you are tuning in from. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope that whatever it is discussed today finds some sort of place in your heart and it fills you with light. And that is my purpose today for you guys. So thank you for tuning in. So we are going to do some oracle readings. But before we start the oracle readings, I wanted to just do a couple of announcements. So if you're watching from YouTube, make sure you subscribe. If you're watching from Facebook, make sure that you hit that notification button so that way you know when I'm going live. I am here every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, talking everything about spirituality and helping you in your path, in your journey. And so how did you guys show up for yourselves today? I did some pranayama with the beautiful app that I have been using, EchoSync. If you guys did not watch the live that I did yesterday, I started a new journey with another live that I'm doing every other Thursday, and I am inviting different people in the spiritual community to share their knowledge, share their wisdom, and hopefully find some inspiration for you. So Megan says, it's been a week, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. Good evening, Edie. Good evening, Jesse. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'm so grateful for your energy and your presence here. And so I posted something here where it said, I want to talk about the myths about spirituality and what that represents. So I want to know, I'm kind of curious, what do you guys think spirituality, what makes you a spiritual person? I'm just curious. I just want to know what you guys believe makes you a spirit to be, or a spiritual person? How do you describe a spiritual person? Tell me, and I'll let you know what I think. So I'm gonna get some music here, just so you guys know. I am gonna play some music from Edie Marshall. She is an amazing, beautiful sister that's always sharing her beautiful energy with me. So I am sharing that energy out. Hopefully, you guys can hear the music. Let me know on the comments if you can. I am turning that on right now for you guys. So let me know if you can hear that beautiful music. We have Edie Marshall is holding space for us today with her beautiful sound. So let's see. Jesse says, I haven't done anything for myself yet. I will be taking some time later tonight. Good. So that's good. That's all that matters, Jesse. As long as you show up for yourself, you don't have to do it a certain time. You don't have to do it a certain day. Just showing up for yourself. That's the important part, right? So I did the pranayama today. I did some breath work, and I got to see a friend of mine. So that was also, connecting with our friends. That's a good way to show up for ourselves. Especially in these times when we are experiencing so many uncertainty, so much uncertainty. It's important that we stay connected with each other, even if it's just online or social distancing. Do share with your friends and family, because we thrive in community, guys. We thrive in community. We thrive in connection, and we can't deny that to ourselves. So I wanted to talk to you about spirituality and what it represents. I feel like there's myths about being a spiritual person. So the first thing that you want to know when it comes down to being spiritual is that you don't have to look a certain way to be considered spiritual, right? Spirituality has nothing to do with our bodies, and it has more to do with how we connect in our hearts. Hey, May, I hope you're well too. Thank you for tuning in. I'm so glad. Stay in. We're going to do some oracle readings here in a minute. So I just want to put that message out there for you, that if you ever have any thoughts in regards to your the way you look, or maybe your weight, or the way you're supposed to dress, there's really no specific way that you have to be in order for you to be spiritual. Spirituality has nothing to do with our bodies. It's really more about how are we connected with our inner self. So it's important that we remember that. Another thing that I was thinking about today, also the way we eat. In the spiritual world, we have so much of this dogma. It's kind of we've gotten into this dogma in regards to what we eat and what we don't eat. And yes, it is known that there's certain things that are prescribed, especially when it comes down to certain spiritual paths. If you go into the East, there are certain things that are prescribed in regards to the things that we eat. But we also have to remember that we have to listen to our bodies and our own needs. So we can't fall into the dogma of correcting other people for choosing a certain path, because everybody is following their own path. So we have to remember that even the food that we eat is our own path. Even the food that we choose is our own decision. So, tell me in the comments, what do you think about what I said? What do you think about, the spiritual world? And do you feel sometimes like you have to fit a certain criteria to feel spiritual? So Edie says, spirituality to me is about deep honesty and willingness to be still and listen to your intuition. That is so beautiful, Edie. That's true. And Jesse says, spiritual to me is the connection with spirit. Yes, 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 yes. And those things have nothing to do with our bodies, right? I mean, our bodies are here. We're here on this earth to experience this earth. But again, we are still spiritual. We're still a spirit. We're still connected to our hearts. So thank you so much for those likes and those hearts, guys. I'm so grateful. The third thing that I wanted to say, I feel it's a myth. And again, this is my own opinion. So the third thing that I feel is a myth in regards to spirituality is having to follow a certain path. So, we have so many paths, and I feel like everything really converges into one specific place. And all of the religions have pretty much a very core value that, if you think about, they all are the same thing. So if we really translate that with our hearts and not with our minds, and that's the important part, to stay in our hearts, then we realize that they're all the same. They all lead us to the same place. So don't feel like you have to be a specific thing, or you have to follow a certain path, or you have to eat a certain thing to feel spiritual. If it works for you, and you're feeling high vibration and you're feeling good, then you are going the right direction. Now, if you're feeling that you're feeling down, or maybe you're feeling the lower vibration, or you're feeling like it's really sucking your energy, then that's where you know that it's not the right path. So really, you have to listen to yourself, and kind of like Edie says, listen to your intuition, which I agree. Jesse says appearance, body, etc. don't play a part, in my opinion, about spirituality. Absolutely. I agree. And then May says, I agree. We each make our own path throughout our journey. Yes, every path is different, and we have to remember that. We have to respect each other's paths. So just because I'm following a specific path, it doesn't mean that you have to follow the exact same path. You can take some of those things and try them out and see how you feel, and then use your own intuition to see if that works for you or not, because at the end of the day, if you're being forced to use one specific technique and it's not working for you, then you're just going to be miserable, and it's not the point, right? And then Edie says there's the spiritual world of ego, and then the deeper world within ourselves. I think when you put any rules on spirituality, it's a product of ego. I agree. I think, Edie, when it comes down to all the rules and regulations that we put together, I feel like they take away the simplicity of being spiritual. So it's important that we remember that, guys. And I really wanted to share that with you because it just came through to me. I've been having a lot of thoughts about the foods that I choose to eat, and also the way I choose to dress, or even the way I look. There's been a lot of kind of like, there's this image in the world about spirituality that is presented, and I feel like I just want to break those barriers, if that makes any sense. I want you to feel like you can be, skinny, big, in the middle, whatever, tall, whatever it is that you look like, you can still feel like a goddess. You can still feel like an alchemist. You can still feel like you are a true spiritual warrior. You don't have to look a certain way. You don't have to do what other people, if they're following, again, their path and it works for them, that's good for them, and we respect it and honor it. We can try it. But if it doesn't work for us, then again, we reel it back and find what works for us. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Celeste. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, beautiful ladies. I am so grateful for you. Namaste. Namaste. So we've been talking a little bit. So you guys know that I like to do a little bit of a meditation. So we're going to go ahead and reel it back in and do a little bit of a meditation, get back into our hearts, and open up our hearts like the blooming lotuses that all of you are. And so that way we can receive the message and the guidance from the beautiful energy of the universe. So hello, Mercedes. She just said she just got here and you look so beautiful. Absolutely love your headpiece. Hope everyone had an amazing week. I hope that you had an amazing week too. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Namaste, namaste. So then I'm just going to also let you know that I am offering personalized readings. So I'm pulling 3 cards. If you want 3 cards, I'm doing 11-11, and then 7 cards for 22-22. And I am also doing some, if I feel drawn to you, then of course I will pull some cards for you. And the reason why I'm asking, and I really am asking you guys to help me out here, I'm trying my best to get this going for this channel going as much as possible. And unfortunately, we need money for things, right? So if you guys can help me out, I have so many things going on. You could either purchase the Oracle card reading if you want to do that, or you could also support me. I put on the comments, I put all of the different links of how you can actually support this place. I did add a donation button to my webpage. So the webpage that you would book a session, you also have an option to donate to help me expand. I started this Blooming Live, which is every other Thursday. I'm going to bring people in from the spiritual world to talk about people like you and I, that are in a journey. And my purpose is to really inspire others. My purpose is to help everybody just find their center. This is a time where we absolutely need to come together and help each other. This is an important time. And then Celeste says, it's an exchange of energy. So you should accept money. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Celeste, for understanding that. And I've been working a lot around that. So I've been connecting a lot with Lakshmi and trying to get myself in that direction. And then Alan says, hello, looking like an angel. Thank you, Alan. Thank you. Thank you. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. We'll go ahead and get started with a meditation. So if you do have a meditation stone, go ahead and grab that. If you don't, that's okay. It's not necessary. I'm going to choose my amethyst. So I'm going to choose my amethyst and I'm going to hold that. If you don't have a meditation stone, then I am sending you that energy out. So that way you can relieve the stress for the day. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath and close your eyes. And hold it and release through your mouth. Releasing all the way until your belly is empty. Taking a deep breath into your belly. Hold it in and releasing through your mouth. And release all of the breath until you have nothing else to release. We're going to take another deep breath, and then this time I invite you to make a sigh or a sound. Releasing any energy you've been picking up from the week that it's no longer serving you. It is now released, transmuted, given to the universe to be alchemized back into love, given back to you in the form of breath, in the form of oxygen, loving oxygen entering your body, now connecting to your breath and paying attention to how it feels on your nostrils. Pay attention to the temperature, the sensation of the breath going in and out of your nostrils. Allowing your belly to relax and open up, creating a space in your belly to receive the love and kindness from the universe tonight. Continue to breathe in to your belly, allowing it to be round and opening up your belly. Imagine a lotus flower inside your belly, just sitting there, surrounded by light that glitters all around it. And as you take your breath into your belly, In your mind's eye, I invite you to see this lotus blooming slowly with every breath that you take. Opening the space for you to receive your inner guidance, your inner knowledge, activating your intuition, your spiritual connection to your body. Breathing into your belly, allowing it to expand and to open up the blooming lotus inside your belly. And as it opens up, there's energy in a form of white light expanding all throughout your body, cleansing any energetic junk, swiping away any dust in your energy field, releasing any tension. Scan from the top of your head all the way to your face, releasing any tension on your muscles, your eyebrows, your jaw, your neck. Your shoulders are now relaxed. Your arms all the way to the tip of your fingers, your torso, all the way down to your buttocks, your legs, and the sole of your feet. Imagine this light that is coming from deep within you, now connecting to earth, creating a pillar of light, anchoring down into the very bottom of the earth, the center, shining with gold light, merging together. Now imagine this light going all the way up through your spine and every cell of your body, shooting up to the top of your head, going up, passing the skies, the clouds, all the way into space, going even deeper into space, anchoring yourself in this pillar of light, both grounded and guided at the same time. I invite you to slowly go back down into your room and become aware of your body and how it feels against your chair, your couch, your bed, wherever you are. Becoming aware of your body and your surroundings, slowly and gently wiggling your fingers and toes. When you're ready, opening your eyes, feeling refreshed and ready to receive the wisdom from the universe tonight. How was that for you guys? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Hello, Chisa. Hello, hello. How are you feeling after the meditation? Was that good for you? I'm loving Edie's music. It's so relaxing and beautiful. Thank you, Edie, for holding space with your beautiful energy tonight. I'm super grateful. You were a container for us tonight, so thank you so much. Yay, says Edie. Thank you. You're very welcome. Okay, so I wanted to open up the Universe Has Your Back cards and do a reading for all of us and see what, for all of us that are here. So may anybody that comes into the circle tonight, may they be filled with beautiful energy and receive the guidance that they need. Let it be from for their highest self. Awesome, Mercedes. Of course, this is a mini meditation, guys. So if you guys want to take advantage of the longer meditations, you can join me, or just do the replays for the meditations I do on Mondays. Not hearing the music, by the way, wasn't noticing until you started. Okay. So I'm not sure why it's not playing. That's interesting. It should play. Maybe I just need to go a little higher. Let's see. Can you hear that? Can you guys hear that? Let me know. And so I just wanted to also let you guys know that I will have somebody in the next so we had already a Blooming Live this Thursday, and I'm going to have another person coming in. He's a dear friend. His name is Mohammed Haraki. And we've had many years of conversations, of spiritual conversations. So it's going to be a really great one. I consider him a mystic from Islam. So he's going to come in and talk about a little bit about Islam and mysticism in Islam. And there's that part that people really don't know about. When people think about Islam, they think that it's just, it's just kind of like very black and white and just very square. And so I'm kind of excited to share that with you guys. And he's going to come in and talk about his experiences, his own spiritual journey. And oh, no, that's so terrible, guys. I don't know why you can't hear it. All right. Well, it is what it is, guys. I don't know. It's just strange. I don't know why this is happening. Let me see. Maybe if I do this. Can you guys hear it? Can you guys hear it now? Let me know. Well, I'm sorry you guys missed it. I That's terrible. But yeah, so I'm gonna have my friend Mohammed. He's going to come in and talk about mysticism and spirituality in Islam. So if you are interested in, and you kind of want to expand your, maybe your knowledge or your views or your perception of this beautiful religion, then feel free to join me. It's going to be not this Thursday, but the following Thursday, which is going to be, I think, is the 30th. Let me just double check for you guys. Hang on. I believe it's the 30th. Let me double check. Yeah, it's Thursday the 30th, and it's going to be at 1 p.m. So I'm super excited to share that with you guys. And so yeah, just let me, if you don't know, and you didn't know about the live that I did yesterday, I did a live yesterday. I'm going to start doing lives every other Thursday. And again, I'm going to be inviting people in to talk about their spiritual path. And it's going to be kind of like a Humans of New York marries a podcast, if that makes any sense. But I'm just grabbing people from different walks of life, different paths of life, who are spiritual, who understand the deeper meaning of spirituality, and share their knowledge and share their wisdom and what they've picked up in their own lives. And I'm excited too, Edie, and I think it's really great. So it's important to really keep these conversations going, because I think that the more we talk about the things that sometimes may be a little taboo in regards to spirituality, the more acquainted we get with it, and the more comfortable we can get with it, or maybe the more understanding we can become, right? So, okay, so here I am shuffling this. And then, so if you didn't watch the live yesterday, make sure that you do watch the replay. I had Lindy Romas. She is a Reiki practitioner as well as a sound healer. And she has this app called Echo Sync, which Edie graciously made the music for, and of course, Lindy also made some of the sound healing sessions in there. She has some pranayama in there. She has some really great meditations, and I really truly recommend it, especially a pranayama. It's really amazing, guys. Like, I just did some sessions today before I hopped on. And they're pretty powerful. I mean, if you're feeling a little off, sound healing can be a really powerful way for you to get back centered into yourself. So definitely do consider that. All right. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for all of us. And so, this is interesting. Okay. So the first card that came out for us, this is from the Universe Has Your Back deck. So, of course, this is a really, this one, right? The universe has your back. So the first one that came out, which is kind of interesting because this has come out before for us, is happiness is my birthright. Happiness is my birthright. So if you're forgetting that you're not supposed to be, but you are allowed to feel happy. You are allowed to feel uplifted. You are allowed to feel joy. That is your birthright, and that is your natural state. So always remember that. Our natural state is joy, guys. And then this one is, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Miracles. This one came up for us too through the card that I did on Monday. Before we did the meditation on Monday morning, the miracle card came up for, what was that? For the unicorns. So that's kind of interesting. This is coming up again. So I'm feeling these, guys. Oops, sorry. I'm feeling these. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling them. Okay, and the next one is, there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. I love that. Look at that. There's a stream of love supporting my dreams. I love that. I'm feeling connected to all of these, guys. So I don't know if you guys are or not, but I feel connected to all of them. So it's all important, right? It's important to remember that we are meant to be in a state of joy. If we're feeling down, if you're feeling like you're not aligned with something, you're going to feel like you're just not going to feel good. It's just going to feel yucky, right? So it's important that we remember that, because a lot of times what happens is that we end up end up feeling that negative emotion, and we end up feeling comfortable with being in that negative emotion, and that's just not our natural state. So we're kind of going against our spirit when we're doing that. So you got to remember that. And then Mercedes says, truly beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, girly. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited you guys are here. Okay. So I'm going to, let's see. Who wants a reading? Who wants a reading? Let me know on the comments. Let me know in the comments if you want a reading. If not, I'm going to pull a card, a general card for us here. Oh, okay. So these came up. So I'm going to have to honor these. So we got reality. Reality came up for somebody here. Okay. So I don't know if you can see it there. It's kind of hard to. Reality. Reality. And then we have beauty. Beauty. So somebody here is somebody here is having a hard time connecting with the reality of things and seeing things from a higher perspective. So I invite you guys to really start seeing a little bit differently on the on what's happening, especially right now in the world where we have so many things happening, and it can be a little confusing, and we can feel like we can feel like things are not going the way they're supposed to, or maybe we start seeing all the negative. But even within all of those negative things that are happening, there's not necessarily all negative. There is a purpose between all of those negative things. So, and that goes for all of us that are here. So there we go. Awesome. Guys, make sure if you can, make sure that you, hi, Dimple. Hello. How are you doing, girly? Make sure that you share. Make sure you share this video and let me know. Let's see. Okay. So I see here somebody said, yes, please. I'd like one. I do. Okay. Love you too, my beautiful Dimple. How are you doing today? How are you doing, my beautiful friend? Good. I'm glad that you're doing good. That's wonderful. Okay. So we have, okay. So Celeste said, okay. Celeste. Yes. Yes, Celeste. Okay. So Celeste is the first one. So we're going to go ahead and pull for Celeste. Celeste, I'm feeling the unicorns for you, okay? So let me go ahead and pull that out. The unicorns are calling your name. And then I'm going to try to go as fast as we can. If you do pay, you get bumped up, guys. So just so you know, you get bumped up. Okay, so Celeste, I need you to, I've missed you so much, Celeste. I've missed your energy. I missed your energy, your presence in here. And I'm so glad that you're here tonight. And okay, so let's go ahead and have you send your energy into the cards. So go ahead and send your energy into the cards. Okay, hang on. Let me just pull it this way. Okay. Send your energy into the cards. Yes. I'm feeling that. Awesome. What do we have for Celeste? Celeste. Okay, guys, hang on. Oh, that one wants to come out. Okay, this one wants to come out too. Okay, and then this one I need to honor. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, so we have, oh, that's beautiful. So the first one that came out for you, Celeste, is beloved. Prepare your life. Okay, so there we go. Beloved card. Look at that. Beautiful card. If you can see it. I just turn it a little bit because the light just kind of hits it in a awkward way. Okay, the next one that came out for you is celebration. Look at that. I love that. And then the next one that came out for you is balance. Okay. Let's see, you can see it there. Okay. All right. So we have beloved, celebration and balance. Let me see. Let me see. What am I hearing here? Mm. Celeste, my beautiful friend, you are worthy of love and you are worthy of receiving love. And it's important that you stay open to the love and compassion that the universe is readily available, there for you. So also remember that people in your community, people in your circle, people around you will express love in different ways. Everybody expresses love differently, and so just remember that your power lies within opening yourself up to receiving that beautiful love that is available to you in very subtle ways. So just pay attention to that. If you ever feel like you're not being fully loved and held, know that it is there. You just have to tune it in a little bit. Um, Another thing that I also see here for you is, so try to refocus your thoughts and your energy back into the, I would say, the greatest possible outcome. And the reason why is because that outcome is already available for you. It's just that sometimes we have a hard time seeing through, especially if we're maybe feeling down or maybe feeling a little disconnected at times, which it happens. That's normal. But it's important that you find that balance between reality checks and also your dreams and your aspirations and your wants and needs. So yes, it's okay to stay in reality a lot of times, and sometimes we have to do reality checks, but also remember that your mind has the possibility to express itself in the world, in the material world. So every single thing that happens in this universe starts in the mind. So your ideas, like think about an idea, right? An idea starts in the mind and then it's executed, an action is taken, but you first have to believe it and feel it and believe enough in it to execute that and go into the world. So, and of course I'm just giving you an example with an idea, but this is not necessarily an idea for you. This is more of specific situation for you. So just remember that you are loved, you are supported, and that you deserve every single drop of love that the universe has available for you. I'm hearing guilt, a little bit of guilt. That guilt is rooted in ancestral like gunk. So it's important that you go back and maybe do a little bit of ancestral work as well. That is surfacing for you for a purpose. So you're kind of given that you've been given that that path. So you have that path to really start working that. And a lot of people are in that situation right now, and it's something that a lot of people are not aware of, but it's there, and it's uncomfortable, and it's okay. Just take one step at a time. Okay. Just let me know if that helped you out. And so let's see. The next one that I see here is Chissa. Chissa, my beautiful Chissa. Beautiful Celeste. I love you. Send her love. I love you so much, girl. And I'm sending you rose quartz energy right now, aura rose quartz. So may you receive that energy right now, and may it bless you in every single cell of your body and your mind and your spirit. Okay. So Chissa, we have Chissa. Let's see. Oh, Chissa, for you, let me see what I'm feeling for you, Chissa. I'm trying to think. Chissa. Moonology cards for you. Okay. Let's see. So I'm just going to release the energy. All right. Hopefully that didn't kill your ears, guys. I hope. Let me know if it did. Okay, so Chissa, send your energy, my beautiful friend. Chissa, are you still here, my beautiful? Dimple, yes, beautiful. Appreciate you. Thank you. You're very welcome, Celeste. Sending you love your way too, beautiful friend. All right. So Chissa, let me know in the comments if you're still here, so that way I know that I can pull for you. Let me know. Let me know. Yes, yes, yes. I love it when you guys say that you're here. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and get these things going. Okay. Okay, so Chissa, go ahead and send your energy into the cards. There we go. Oh, yes. Feeling that. Awesome. Okay, so let's see what happens for you. What happens for you, beautiful? Oh, this one. Okay, so these came up. And then feel free, guys, to share this video so we can get more people in. The more the merrier. I love it when we have a full house too. So, oh, this one wants to come out too. Okay, cool. So we have communication is key. Okay. So we have communication is key, which is the new moon in Gemini. And then we have the end of a tough cycle approaches, which is the full moon in Capricorn. And then we have a new romantic cycle begins, which is the new moon in Libra. Okay, so so some endings, Chissa. You having a hard time right now, and this is due to Mercury retrograde. I feel like you had some issues communicating with your loved ones, and opening up, and also there's been a maybe like a lack of not a lack of honesty, but maybe things that were not said that were misunderstood, or maybe some misunderstandings in there. And because of this, you you're kind of sick and tired of that right now, and you're like, okay, I'm done. Like this is it. I am ready to let go of this situation. So I invite you to really start looking at your relationships from a place of movement. So this is what I'm going to tell you right now. Every relationship is alive. We have moments that we get stagnation, and then we have moments that we flow, and we have moments that we cycle back. We have this misunderstanding in regards to relationships that everything has to be exactly the same, that everything has to be always constant and perfect, and that's not the truth. The truth is that you are an individual who has needs and who has changing needs throughout your journey in this planet, as well as those people around you also have their own needs and have those changing needs throughout their journeys in their lifetime in this planet. So when you join together, you've got to remember that those two people have to kind of reconvene and communicate a little bit more with more honesty. and really releasing any blockages in your throat chakra, to release any sort of uh, just negative emotions regarding speaking your truth. Because at the end of the day, when you speak your truth and you allow the people around you to speak their truth, then what happens is a beautiful union of expansive and expansion in your relationships. So I don't want you to see this as an ending of anything. I want you to see this as a really an understanding that things do change, just like the water, just like the waves of the ocean. They come and go, and we have to learn how to dance with those changes, and also from a place of love and compassion, understand and appreciate those changes, because those allow us to really connect deeper with those people that we love. So just remember that, okay? Just remember that. I think that we have gotten into a place in society where when things don't go the way that we expect them or they're supposed to go, we immediately want to just disregard them. And then we're losing the opportunity to really grow within that situation. Of course, now, this doesn't apply for somebody who's dealing with somebody who maybe is narcissistic, or there's like some sort of abuse or any sort of bullying. Any of that, of course, you have to separate yourself. But I'm talking about the normal ebbs and flows of relationships, and how sometimes they're just going to not be permanent. There's an impermanence in everything, including the relationships. So just remember that. And allow that to be the opening of a new cycle into it. Allow it to just look at it as if you're looking at the moon and how the cycles go and flow. Okay? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes, Celeste, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. So, Chisa, let me know if that helped you out. And I'm so grateful that you allowed me to read that for you today. And I hope that gives you a little bit of insight of what you need to do next, and how to go back within and just allow yourself to connect with that beautiful energy of love and compassion for yourself and those around you. Okay? All right. So let's see. Thank you so much for you, Celeste, for making that donation. If you guys can make a donation, please do. You have my PayPal. You're so very welcome, my beautiful Chisa. And again, I do have the PayPal on there, and I also have a donation button on my webpage as well. So you can do it through there as well. So whichever way that you decide to do so, feel free. You are helping this page anytime. Everything that you donate, I am reinvesting back into expanding more and more into this page and providing more content for you guys. So everything is kind of going back and being reinvested into growing this, so that way we can reach more people and we can get more of that. I feel like there's so much thirst in the world, and so many people need that love and compassion, and be reminded that the feminine energy is present, that the feminine energy still exists, that the feminine energy hasn't been silent. It's just very subtle. But it's time for us, beautiful goddesses, to start speaking up and start sharing that energy. So that's what we're doing. And you're going to see a surge of a lot of women and men who are connected with that feminine energy, sharing this beautiful energy with each other. Okay, so let's see. I think the next person that I have here is who was it? Okay, I didn't write them down, guys. So I just have to go through the so bear with me. I'm just going through here. Okay, so the next person was Edie, and then Mercedes, and then Alan. Okay, perfect. Dimple, did you want a reading as well? Let me know, because I don't think I saw it on here. But I'm gonna assume you do. but I don't want to assume anything. I don't want to assume anything. All right, Edie, I am feeling the Oracle of the Unicorns for you, girl. I am feeling the Oracle of the Unicorns for you. So let's go ahead and get you. I'm going to just release the energy here. Woo! Okay. Send your energy into the let's see, into the cards. Okay, there we go. Send your energy in there. Dimple with her little eyes. I love you, girl. Okay. Oh yes, I'm feeling your energy. Absolutely. That beautiful Taurus energy coming through. I love it. Really deep, earthy energy. I love it. I feel it. Very good. I love it. Okay. So what do we have for our beautiful Edie? My beautiful unicorns, thank you so much for showing up for us today, for giving us the guidance and the knowledge that we need to start our process and continue our lives. Okay, this one wants to come out too. Oh, wow. Wow, Edie, we got some beautiful cards for you. Are you ready, girl? Are you ready, girl? Are you ready? Because let me tell you, girl, this is amazing. Okay, so the first one that came out for you, because of course you're Lakshmi, right? So we have abundance. We have the abundance and the unicorn and the beautiful rainbow energy. I mean, that beautiful Lakshmi energy coming through for you. And then we have this beautiful card that came through, which it came through to this week, and it's coming through for you. So it looks like it's really coming for you. The Miracles card is coming through, which is really strong, and I feel it really strong right now, especially with the combination of cards that I'm seeing here for you. And the next one that I see here is awareness. So I'm seeing awareness. There we go. Okay, so Edie, let's see. We have abundance, miracles, and awareness. Let me see. All right, so so staying in the moment, staying aware of every present moment right now is your path, as you have been doing so far. But the unicorns are really reminding you to continue to stay in the present moment, as there is a wonderful, and this abundant card is it's kind of interesting because I'm feeling a lot of that energy of youth. I'm even hearing that energy of children and being surrounded by that energy, and it's almost like it's being attracted to you right now, and you just have to have that willingness to continue to stay aware of that energy. As you know, you don't really have to figure out how that's going to show up for you right now. You just have to stay present and allow things to flow for you at this time. But that's strongly coming through for you, is that that energy of youth and children, and so maybe staying aware of that energy right now, because it's showing up for you. And this is not inner child. This is little people, and there's so much joy. I see a lot of joy and a lot of just a lot of noise and joy, but not that noise that bothers you, but that noise that fills you with joy. So so one thing that I'm seeing here is that this is going to manifest in your life, and it's just going to happen, and it's going to feel like it's a miracle for you. But it's going to happen, and you just have to surrender to how is that going to happen? Is this really going to happen? Or what is this really, is this really even real? You have to surrender that, and maybe put down the idea of maybe just releasing the idea of putting it down. Okay, especially if it's coming through for you and you've been feeling it, allowing things to come through for you, and just understanding that that's just gonna just manifest in your life in the way it's supposed to manifest, and just allowing that process to follow through. But just really the key element here is to really stay aware in the moment and just stay open to that energy, which you don't have a problem staying aware anyway. So I'm pretty sure that's not going to be a problem, but I'm seeing a lot of that. So that's kind of interesting, girl. What? So she says, LOL, youth. I know what that means. Yes, girl. Let me just, okay, can I just, I love it. Okay, I hope I didn't kill your guys' ears, but I just had to do that because I just feel like I love it. Yes. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, so who is next? Let me see. I know I said it out loud, but guys, you got to remember I have the memory of. Okay, let's see. The next person I think was it Alan? I think it was Alan. Right? No, it was Mercedes. Mercedes and then Alan. Okay. Yes, no problem. You tell me later, girl. I need to hear all of that because I was like, what? What is this? What? Mercedes, I know you're in the house, so give me a beautiful smile. I like that. Okay, my beautiful Mercedes. Okay, so for you, my beautiful Mercedes, I'm gonna give you the spirit animal. I'm feeling that shamanic energy for you. So let's see. Just have to take it out here. Hang on. Ooh, shamanic energy. Guys, okay, so I did a 5-week class with this Mayan abuelita. She's like a Mayan nana. And oh my goodness, guys, I've learned so much from the Mayan community and the Mayan religion and their beliefs and how they connect with cacao and ceremonial cacao and all that. And the reason why I wanted to take the class was to kind of understand a little bit more the reason why they use why cacao is considered really truly a sacred plant. So I've been, I didn't even realize that the cacao was something that was used back in the day, centuries ago, prior to becoming the chocolate that we know today. It was drank bitter and with water, no milk or anything like that. It was just like bitter, just like how it is with water, and then they would put like some spices in it, and then they would use that in their ceremonies to connect with Mother Earth and to connect their hearts to Mother Earth. So basically, chocolate, when we talk about the benefits of chocolate and how it's good for the heart, it's kind of interesting because I guess intuitively they know it was good for the heart because they were connecting their heart to earth, right? So it's kind of interesting how it is. But tomorrow I'm going to be doing a little meditation with cacao, and I did share some of my ceremonial cacao with Edie today. So I left it at her place today, and tomorrow we're going to be going live sometime in the afternoon. I don't know when, but of course I'll always have the replay, and you guys she's gonna be introduced to ceremonial cacao for the first time live. So we'll do that, and then I'll do like a little meditation. I am not allowed to really conduct the ceremony because it really is a sacred thing. You have to go through years of following a path with the Mayan communities to really be able to perform the ceremony. But we can still connect with it. We can still meditate with it. We can still consume it. It's just that we don't really get the option to do the ceremonies unless we are, we've followed that path, if that makes any sense. Deepam. Hi, Deepam. Okay. Sorry, Mercedes. Yes. No, I'm excited too, Edie. So I can't wait. So But if you guys are interested, and even if you can't make it to the live tomorrow, it's okay. Like, you can watch it on the replay. It's fine. Okay. So Mercedes, I want you to send your energy, your beautiful energy here. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. And then if you are interested in purchasing cacao, ceremonial cacao, make sure that you go to the, I'm going to actually put it here so you guys on the banner. So you guys have it. Only for the month of July, okay? You get the 20% off. So if you really want to take advantage of it, and this is a really great deal, their prices are not as bad. You know, they're not their prices are pretty good. They're affordable. And then on top of that, you get 20% off just for using Blooming Lotus, the code. But it's only available for the month of July. So you want to make sure you want to take advantage of it now, because otherwise you won't get the special. Okay? All right, so here we go. All right, so I got one more for beautiful Mercedes. Okay, this one wants to come out too. Mercedes. A ver, niña. Okay, so we have the first one is the mouse spirit, which is number 40. Mouse spirit. Then the next one is, I love this one so much, is the parrot spirit. I used to have a parrot when I was growing up in my country. So I love that. I love that. That beautiful animal. They're beautiful. And then the last one is brown bear spirit. Brown bear spirit. Okay. So the first card was number 40. The second card was number 45. And the last card is number 9. So we have the element of number 4, and then 45 is really truly number 9. So you have number 9s on both. So we'll talk about that in a minute in regards to the numbers. But so the mouse spirit and the parrot spirit and the brown bear spirit. So what I'm seeing here for you, you really, okay, so you're having a hard time focusing on the things that need to be, maybe like the little menial things that need to be done, like maybe around the house, or maybe even like just your everyday life that kind of has, you know, there's this energy of having a hard time focusing on those things, maybe because you get bored with those things and you just feel like, what's the point? But it's important that you tend to those, because then eventually they accumulate and then they overwhelm you, and then you end up feeling anxious and feeling disconnected from yourself. Also, be sure to always try to be mindful of how you speak to others and how you speak to yourself. Really, truly, first to yourself. So don't be so hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up for maybe missing something, or maybe forgetting something, or maybe not being able to follow through everything that you need to do. Just remember, you're just one person, right? And there's only so much that you can do. I would recommend for you, and this is really coming for you know, a practical thing that I can share with you, is that maybe you can take a moment on Sundays and make yourself a calendar, like on your phone, and put reminders, so that way you don't forget, especially if you're maybe overwhelmed or you're dealing with a lot of chatter in your mind, and then maybe you get distracted. Maybe try putting together a little calendar to say, okay, well, this is what I'm going to do. And what's going to happen is that you're going to feel a lot better, because you're feeling like you're getting things done. So if you have it on a calendar that gives you that reminder, and if you have like an iPhone, I know that on the iPhone it gives you I'm sure that on the Android it gives you that option. So you just, you know, put the reminder, okay, remind me 1 hour before, or whatever, you know, of course you do that on your own and what you think is best for you. But then what's going to happen is that you're not going to feel so overwhelmed, and then you're going to have a little bit more of a understanding of how you can break things down. So also, don't overdo yourself. Like, try to like break it down into really small steps, so that way you don't freak out over, oh my God, I have all these little things that I need to do and I don't have the time. And then you end up not doing them at all. And then also really that chatter in your mind, that's, you know, that sometimes you get, you know, you can get a little stuck in that tape. The parrot spirit is really telling you to really watch that, because the thing is that chatter in your brain, what's going to happen is that eventually you're going to end up speaking that chatter into others. And then just guess what? Then you end up we're creating more of a, I want to say like more of a energetic difficulty for yourself, because then you're bringing that out. So the bear spirit is really telling you to take time out to connect with yourself. So number 9, it's interesting because number 9 came out for you twice here. Number 9 is the number of it's the number of thinking for the highest good of others. So really operating for the highest good of others. So understanding that when you are taking care of yourself, you're also taking care of others. You're also taking care of the people that are around you. So don't feel guilty or don't feel bad for taking care of yourself, because remember, if you're taking care of yourself and you're taking care of those little things that you need to take care of for yourself, then you're able to show up a lot more for the people around you. Okay. Let me see. She says, yes, everyday tasks. And then what did you say? Everyday task and full-time mommy of 3. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's overwhelming. I know. So just keep that in mind. Just know that there's really no right or wrong of how you're doing things, and understanding that you're a mom. It's okay. You don't have to be perfect, right? And some things you're gonna have to let slide sometimes. But if you really need to get things done, and maybe they're kind of accumulating and creating a problem for you and maybe overwhelming you, maybe this little tool of just going on Sundays and putting together like a little plan for yourself without overwhelming yourself, right? So just kind of like little things, like even if you just do one thing every day, that's one thing that you do that you took care of, and then the next day and the next day. Okay. uh Carrie says, I've been asking how to get a crown, but I guess I'll have to make my own. Carrie, hi. Actually, the crown I got from Ariel Angel, and if you DM me, I'll be happy to I'll be happy to send you to her. And then Mercedes says, I completely understand. I really need to spend more time on myself without feeling guilty. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Don't feel guilty for taking time out. Don't feel guilty. Remember that. So there's a very specific thing that happens when you become a mom, and that is that you become the center of attention for the family. You become an anchor for everybody. So if they just think about it this way, you have a almost like that big responsibility, but you know what? We as women, we are so strong. We have the ability to do so. We have the ability, and we've been doing this for centuries. But the thing is that we have to remember that we have to really feed our souls. We have to really quench our own thirst before we can quench anybody else's thirst. So really taking care of your own spirit, of your own mind is going to help you. So just keeping that in mind. Carrie says it's lonely though. I know. And and I honestly, I feel that. I do. I feel it. And it's important that we stay connected with those people who love us and who encourage us and who are supporting us in the process. This is the reason why it's important to stay connected with family members or even friends that are willing to really give us the space to maybe say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna take the kids from you for like an hour. Go take care of yourself. Like really reaching out and trying to open up those doors to where you can really just get back into yourself. Okay. Otherwise, you'll go crazy, and we can't have that. We can't have that. No, 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 no. Okay, so Carrie, yes, just DM me, Carrie. So, oh, you're so welcome, Mercedes. Namaste to you, beautiful sister. Namaste to you. You're carrying the most beautiful work of the world, which is being a mother, and I honor you. I honor you in every single shape or form. I honor each one of you. Namaste. All right, so we have the next person that we have here, and my list, I'm trying to see, I think it was Alan. Carrie says, I wish I'm a single parent and struggle with that one. That's why I enjoy lives with people like minded. Oh my goodness. Well, welcome, Carrie. I'm so glad that you're here. And I'm so glad that at least I can bring you a little bit of joy. or all of us can bring you a little bit of joy. It's important that this is the reason why I do these lives, is because I want to make sure that I am quenching the thirst of those who need that, every week. So, all right. So, Alan, yes. Alan says, me. Okay. So, I'm going to, let me see, Alan, for you. I'm feeling this one. Okay. This one. Magical times. Magical times. I think we've forgotten really truly to live in community in this day and age. And I understand now why so many communities, like for example, like in my partner, he's Indian, and his family, they're Indian, of course. And if you look at the Indian communities, they really stick with their families. And I think the reason why they do that so much is because they understand how hard it can be for family members to to have children and try to do the everyday menial works, and at the same time try to do all the different things that are required for a parent. So it's important to it's kind of hard nowadays because we don't really have the sense of community anymore. Like we don't really live in villages or tribes like we used to. So and I feel like we've gotten isolated in a way, So I can understand, Carrie, how you feel. Definitely. All right. So Alan, send your energy here. Send it, send it. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we have here. And feel free to share this live, guys, with anybody or any groups that you feel like people may enjoy. Oh, that one's coming out, so we're going to honor it. We're going to honor this one. We're going to honor it. Let's see. What's the other one? Give me another one. Okay, this one. Okay. Loving this. Loving these cards for you, Alan. Okay, let's see. What's the other one? Do we have anything else for Alan? Okay, this one wants to come out. Gratitude. Girl. Okay, you ready, Ellen? Okay, so the first one that came out for you is prosperity. Prosperity. Okay. The next one that came out for you is dignity. Dignity. Okay. And the last one that came out for you is gratitude. I love this one so much. We just meditated on a lotus today. I love it. Okay. Looks like a lotus. Yes, it is a lotus, which is awesome. So we just meditated on that. Hopefully you did participate on the meditation. So connecting with that lotus flower. Yes. Okay. So, okay, Alan. So this is what I am seeing for you. Girl, celebrate yourself. Celebrate all of the things that you've done. You have gone through a lot. And because of that, you are who you are today. So sit back and really bask in the beauty of who you are today. Because when you take pride for yourself and you take pride for what you can offer to the world, then you are connecting with that abundance, that beautiful energy of abundance in your life. But when you don't feel like you deserve it, when you don't feel like you are worthy, then you're shutting yourself down. So just remember that you've got to celebrate yourself every single day. Okay? And the reason why I'm saying this is because the prosperity card is coming through. So this prosperity card is really asking you to connect with the sense of joy of receiving prosperity into your life. So what it's telling me here is that, just connect with that sense of joy, connect with a sense of how would you feel if you got $1,000 right now? and really listen to your body and start listening to how it feels in your body. Like really pay attention. Do you feel a tightness? Is there a thought in your mind that maybe comes up and says, no, you don't deserve that? But ha ha ha, that's not going to happen. Is any of that coming up for you? And if it is, address it right there and then, consciously, with compassion and kindness, and say, no, I deserve this. I deserve this because I have, done X, Y, and Z, and I have the ability to do X, Y, and Z. So I deserve it. So just remembering that. Now, the other thing that I'm seeing here for you, which is also connected with the card of abundance here, is staying in a state of gratitude, being grateful for what you have right now, for the things that you do have right now, for the things that do exist right now in your life that are many and are abundant. The fact that you are alive, the fact that you have the ability to breathe, the fact that you have health, the fact that you have, food on the table, or maybe that you have water to drink, or maybe even you have a shower, your clothes, your family, your friends. Every single thing that you have around you is a source of abundance. It's a source of abundance for you. It's a source of support in your life. And I kind of understand how it can be hard, because I come from the experience of, in the past, even feeling we're unworthy of receiving things, and I sometimes struggle with that as well. So I can understand how you feel sometimes in that regard, but I'm here to tell you that no, that it's important that you say no to those thoughts. No, and then just really work into your body. Like, one thing, if you participated on the meditation that I did earlier, where we were doing that belly, and we were expanding that belly and allowing it to be round and allowing it to really just be open, really start doing that every day. Start doing that every day, opening yourself up. And then if you feel any tightness whenever you think about money, or how you feel about money, like, oh, money is hard, or this is that, or and I have to, if you're feeling any sort of tightness in your body, just pay attention to that, and then really just send loving gratitude and kindness, and of that type of energy and thoughts into that area, and allow it to just breathe into it from a place of love and compassion, so that way you can really open yourself up into that. Okay. And then Ellen says, me, thank you. Wow, exciting. I'm really grateful. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for you being here, and showing up for yourself. So just remember that. One thing that I learned recently from a goddess sister, who I took a master class where they were talking about abundance and how to connect with abundance. And I really think that we as women, we tend to have a hard time sometimes with it, because we still have to overcome a lot of past, even ancestral experiences of lack of self-worth. So maybe even pay attention to that. Pay attention to how some of that can be related to the way you were brought up, and even the lineage, your family lineage, and not for the purpose of just saying, oh, it's your fault and how dare you, but more for the purpose of understanding a little deeper and seeing the pattern, so that way you can address it. So Carrie says, any word of advice to single parenting? Some days I knock it out the park. Some days I struggle to just get out of bed. I truly wish my kids had a father. It's exhausting. Oh my goodness, Carrie, I don't know what to tell you in that regard. But what I can tell you is that you've got to take time for yourself, and maybe even have a conversation with your kids, and say, what, this is mommy's time. And, even if it's just 5 minutes a day, and give yourself the moment to really just process yourself, process your own emotions, so that way you can really just reel it in back into yourself, And then Alan says, wow, loving your beautiful smiles. Yay. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much, Alan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So hopefully that helped you out, my beautiful queen. And let's see. Let me see what else I have here. I think it was Dimple. Dimple, are you still here? Beautiful. Let me know. Let me know if you're still here. Beautiful queen, beautiful goddess. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for showing up for yourselves tonight, for showing up for each other, for sharing the beautiful energy. And if you guys like what you see, make sure that you thank you, Chisa. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your beautiful donation. For those of you who are new here, and if you want to continue to receive um, my lives, just know that you can turn on the notifications on the page, and you will continue to receive the lives. I'm here every Monday morning at 9 a.m. and I'm conducting meditations on Monday mornings, and then on Friday nights like tonight at 9 p.m. I Eastern time, both times. I am conducting oracle card readings, and then now every other Thursday I will have a project going which is called Blooming Live, and where I will have people from the spiritual community coming in and sharing their journey, their spiritual journey, and hopefully providing some inspiration for you guys to continue in your path. So, I have a lot of good content coming through, and of course, as the energy comes through for me, then the more ideas come through, then the more I will upload. And of course, I'm also creating evergreen content that I am uploading as we go. So I'm uploading that more or less maybe once or twice a month, where I just kind of talk about different things like overcoming anger and overcoming stress and things of that nature. So feel free to really just stick around and come back at your own leisure, at your own pace, whenever you need to get your refill. Just know that I'm here for you. You're so very welcome, my beautiful Ellen. So Dimple, I don't think you're here, so I'm going to go ahead and end this live. For those of you who came by, thank you so much for stopping by. I honor you, and I am sending you so much love and compassion. And my prayer for you is that you find your inner strength every single day, that you're showered with abundance and love every single moment of your life, and that you can find your voice and your inner connection with your soul, that you're never lost. And namaste. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Namaste.